Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we want to look at addition and addition of fractions. So we have been dealing with fractions for some time now. So today we want to deal with addition of fractions. So okay, looking at these fractions, we have these two fractions and we want to add them together. So how do we add these two fractions together? So okay, whenever we have two fractions that we need to add them together, so the first thing we do is to find the LCM of the denominators. So we bring the denominators and we find their LCM. So the LCM is what will now be at the denominator here. So to find the LCM of the denominator, what we do, like we did in the last lesson, so we use 2 to cut 2, that will be 1, 2 in 3 to be 3, then 3 and 3, that will be 1. So our final LCM is going to be the multiplication of all these numbers, and that will be 2 times 3, and that will be 6. So 6 is the LCM of 2 and 3. So we now put 6 here. So now that we have put 6 here, so what we want to do next is to do what? Is to now use the 2 to divide the 6. Whatever is left is going to be used to multiply whatever is at the numerator. So we already know that 2 and 3 can go in 6 because 6 is the LCM of 2 and 3. So 2 in 6, that will be 3, and 3 times 1, that will be what? That will be 3. So break down the plus. Then you now say 3 in 6, that will be 2. Now 2 times 1, that will be what? 2. So we now add this together, and that will be 3 plus 2, that will be 5 all over 6. So this is how we add fractions together. That's how we add fractions together. Okay, so this number, we want to add these two fractions together. The first one is this, minus 1 whole number 1 all over 2 plus 3 all over 4. So what do we do first? We have a mixed fraction here. We need to take it back to improper fraction. So after taking it back to improper fraction, that's the first thing we need to do here. So we say 2 times 1, that is 2. This one, that is 3 all over 2. So it's going to be minus 3 all over 2 plus 3 all over 4. So at this point, we can now add them together. So how do we add them together? We need to find the LCM of the denominator. So what is the LCM of the denominator? Denominator, they are 2 and 4. So we say 2 in 2, that's 1. 2 in 4, that's 2. And 2 in 2, that's 1. So our LCM is going to be 2 times 2, and that is 4. So 4 is the LCM. So now we get the answer. We say 2 divided by 4, and 4 divided by 2, rather, that is 4 all over 2. It's going to be 2 times 3. So what we are doing here is we are using the 2 to cut 4. That is 4 all over 2, and that's going to be 2. So that 2 is what will be multiplied with this 3. So we use the 2 to multiply the 3, and that will be minus 6. Bring down the sign. Now 4 in 4, of course, that is 1, and 1 times 3, and that's 3. So the final answer here is going to be minus 6 plus 3. So minus 6 plus 3 is going to be what? Minus 3 all over 4. So the final answer is minus 3 all over 4. So that is how we get final answer. Okay, looking at this example, we have minus 2 whole number 2 all over 3, and plus 1 whole number 1 all over 4. So what do we do first? The first thing we do is to convert the mixed fraction to what? So improper fraction. So when we do that, it's going to be minus, that will be 3 times, which is going to be 6 plus 2, that will be 8. So that will be minus 8 all over 3. Now plus, this is going to be 4 times 1, 4 plus 1, that will be 5. So this is going to be 5 all over 4. So at this point, you can now find LCM of the denominator. So, and the LCM of the denominator is going to be 12. Okay, one thing about finding the LCM of numbers is that when the two numbers are, when no number can cut between the two numbers, that is, there is nothing in between the two numbers that can cut each other. That is, there is no common denominator, common division, common factor between the two numbers. If there is no common factor between the two numbers, then the multiplication of these two numbers is going to be the LCM. And if we try using our normal table, we can also say that we're going to get the same thing. This is going to be 2 in 3, it will be 3, 3, or that will be 2, and 2 in 2 is going to be 1. And then when we say 3 in 3, this is going to be 3. So 3 in 3 is going to be 1. So what we see here is that we multiply times 2, of course, it's going to be 4, and 4 times 3 is going to be 12. So if we multiply this and this, it's also going to be 12. So literally, when there is no common factor between the two numbers in the denominator, then the LCM is going to be the multiplication of the two numbers, and that is going to be 12. So here we will now use the 3 to divide 12. So 3 divided by, that is 12 divided by 3, that's going to be 4, right? So that 4 multiply 8. And 4 times 8 is what? 32. So that will be minus 32 plus, now 4 in 12, that's going to be 3. That is 12 divided by 4. That's going to be 3. So that 3 now will multiply the 5 times 5. So that will be 15. So we write 15 here. So the final answer of this is minus 32 plus 15. And that's going to be what? Minus 17, right? Minus 17 all over 12. So if you look at this properly, we see that this is an improper fraction which can be converted to a mixed fraction, right? So being an improper fraction, 12 and 17 of course is 1, remainder 5 all over 12. So this is the final answer. So this is how we get this. Now looking at this example, we see that this is involving two mixed fraction and a whole number, that is just a normal number. So this number is like 2 all over 1. We want to put it in the fraction category. So now it's like we have three fractions here. So the first thing we need to do is to take this back to improper fraction. Say 3 times 1 is gonna be 3 plus 1, that will be 4. So this is gonna be minus 4 all over 3 plus this is like 2 all over 1. Then this is 4 times 1, 4 plus 3. So that will be 7 all over 4. So at this point, we find the LCM of these numbers. And of course, when we find the LCM of 3, 1, and 4, because 1 is not we do not need to take 1 into cognizance, because we know that the LCM, we don't need to find the LCM of 1. So the major numbers we need to find their LCM is 3 and 4. Like we did in the past example, the LCM is 12. So the LCM is 12. So we now say 3 in 12, that will be 4. And 4 times 4, that will be 16. So this is going to be minus 16. Plus, now 1 in 12, that will be 12. That is this 1 divided by 12. That is 12 over 1. 12 divided by 1. So 12 over 1 is going to be 12. And 12 times 2, that will be 24. Minus, now looking at this, 4 in 12, that is 12 divided by 4. I mean, it's 12 divided by 4. And 12 divided by 4 is going to be 3. And that 3 times 7 is going to be 21. So this is going to be 21. So that is how we obtain this. That is, so we'll now add these numbers together. Now minus 16 plus 24, that is going to be plus 8. And plus 8 minus 21. So that's going to be, okay, so this is going to be minus 13 all over 12. So to now convert this, because this is an improper fraction, to convert it to a mixed fraction, is going to be minus 1 whole number 1 all over 12. That is 12 in 13, that's going to be 1. Remainder 1, which is this 1, and divided by this 12. So which is the final answer? Yeah, Ashraf, can you do this now? Okay, what is the first thing you will do? Okay, we find the LCM of 2 and 5. So what is the LCM of 2 and 5?
The LCM of 2 and
So the final LCM 2 times 5, that's 10, right? So 10 is the LCM. That is
I know.
Okay, continue. So you read the line, the LCM here. So what will you do next? That's 2 in 10. That is 10 divided by 2. 10 divided by 2. 2 in 10, that will be 5. 5, now use it to multiply the numerator. So 5 times 1 will be what? 5. Minus, okay, this is going to be 10 in 5. That is 10 all over 5. So, and that is going to be, so that 2 now to multiply the numerator. And the numerator is what? Right? So 2 times 2 is going to be 4. Now plus, now looking at this, you know there is no number under. There is no number under. It shows that the number is what? Is 1. So that 1 in 10, that is 10 over 1. 10 over 1 of course is 10, right? Because anything over 1 is 30. So now that 10 now multiplying the 3 is going to be 30. Do you see that? So that's how you do it. So what's going to be our final answer? The final answer is going to be 5 minus 4. That's what? 1, right? Then 1 plus 30. That's what? 31 all over 10. Is this a proper or improper fraction? It's an improper fraction, right? So what do you do? Convert it to a mixed. How do you convert it to a mixed fraction? So you say 10 in 31. How many 10 we use in 31? 3. Remaining 1, right? Because 10 times 3 is 30. Remaining 1, and the 1 all over 10. So that is now the final answer.
Yeah, but it was all on.
Okay, so at this point we'll leave it here. Would like you to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more. And then click the notification button
And hit the bell.
Yeah, hit the bell so that you get more whenever we upload new videos, you'll be able to you'll be notified of it. Thank you.